ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਹੁਕਮਨਾਮਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ today is on Ang 558 of Guru Granth Sahib Ji by Shri Guru Amardas Sahib Ji in WADAHANS ਰਾਗ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ। ਵਡਹੰਸ ਮਹੱਲਾ ਤੀਜਾ। ਘਰ ਪਹਿਲਾ। ਇੱਕ ਓੰਕਾਰ ਸਤਿ ਗੁਰ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦ। ਮਨ ਮੈਲੈ ਸਭ ਕਿਛ ਮੈਲਾ, ਤਨ ਧੋਤੈ ਮਨ ਹੱਛਾ ਨਾ ਹੋਏ। ਇਹ ਜਗਤ ਭਰਮ ਭੁਲਾਇਆ, ਵਿਰਲਾ ਬੂਝੈ ਕੋਇ। ਮਨ ਮੈਲੈ ਸਭ ਕਿਛ ਮੈਲਾ, ਤਨ ਧੋਤੈ ਮਨ ਹੱਛਾ ਨਾ ਹੋਏ। ਇਹ ਜਗਤ ਭਰਮ ਭੁਲਾਇਆ, ਵਿਰਲਾ ਬੂਝੈ ਕੋਇ। ਜਪ ਮਨ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੂੰ ਏਕੋ ਨਾਮ, ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਦੀਆ ਮੋਹ ਕਉ ਇਹੋ ਨਿਧਾਨ ਰਹਾਉ। ਸਿੱਧਾ ਕੇ ਆਸਣ ਜੇ ਸਿੱਖੈ, ਇੰਦਰੀ ਵਸ ਕਰ ਕਮਾਏ। ਮਨ ਕੀ ਮੈਲ ਨ ਉਤਰੈ, ਹਉਮੈ ਮੈਲ ਨ ਜਾਏ। ਇਸ ਮਨ ਕਉ ਹੋਰ ਸੰਜਮ ਕੋ ਨਾਹੀ, ਵਿਣ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਕੀ ਸਰਣਾਏ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਉਲਟੀ ਭਈ, ਕਹਿਣਾ ਕਿਛੂ ਨ ਜਾਏ। ਭਣਤ ਨਾਨਕ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਕਉ ਮਿਲਦੋ ਮਰੈ, ਗੁਰ ਕੈ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਫਿਰ ਜੀਵੈ ਕੋਇ। ਮਮਤਾ ਕੀ ਮਲ ਉਤਰੈ, ਇਹੋ ਮਨ ਹੱਛਾ ਹੋਏ। ਭਣਤ ਨਾਨਕ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਕਉ ਮਿਲਦੋ ਮਰੈ, ਗੁਰ ਕੈ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਫਿਰ ਜੀਵੈ ਕੋਇ। ਮਮਤਾ ਕੀ ਮਲ ਉਤਰੈ, ਇਹੋ ਮਨ ਹੱਛਾ ਹੋਏ। Shri Guru Amardas Sache Pasha Ji Maharaj begins the Shabad today in Rag Vadhans, Ghar Pehla, in the first house of Surantal. Maharaj Ji begins the Shabad with Mangala Charna, with an introductory supplication, an introductory prayer in the feet of Akal Purkh Vaheguru Ji. Maharaj Ji begins Ik Oankar. The light which shines up countless universes and is pervading through all is one. Sat Gur Prasad, and that Ik Oankar, that never-ending, eternal, all-illuminating Akal Purkh is eternal, Sat, and is found through Gur Prasad, the Guru's grace. Maharaj Ji begins the Shabad, Man Mailai, Sab Kich Maila, Tan Tota, Man Hacha Na Hoye. Sache Patsha Ji Maharaj is going to be talking about purity in the Shabad. How is purity achieved? Maharaj Ji says, Man Mailai. When the mind is impure, Sab Kich Maila. Sab Kich means everything. Sab, every Kich thing. Maila is impure. Now you may ask, well, why is it, if the mind is impure, that everything is impure? If the mind is impure, even outwardly pure actions can be tainted. If the mind is impure, outwardly we could be doing an action which is considered good, but inwardly the mind is doing it in order to plump up the ego or for other gains. Maharaj Ji is talking about the root here of spirituality. It is that inner purity that Maharaj is talking about today. Tan tota, just by washing the body, man hacha na hoye. Maharaj Ji says, this mind doesn't become hacha, it doesn't become cleansed. ਇਹ ਜਗਤ ਭਰਮ ਭੁਲਾਇਆ, ਵਿਰਲਾ ਬੂਝੈ ਕੋਇ। ਇਹ ਜਗਤ, this whole world, And when it's talking about cleansing the body, it's not just talking about bathing. External actions are said in some religions or in some beliefs to be the way of achieving liberation or salvation or whatever you want to call it. Maharaji here is saying it is deeper than just the level of the skin. Not just external actions, there is something else. Even an external action which is pure. Someone donates money, a very pure action. But inside, the reason why they are donating is so that the whole world knows that they are a very charitable person. That external quality, which is good in itself, even that is being used by that person against themselves. Man mehle sab kish mehla. If the mind is polluted, everything becomes impure. Tanatote, just by external actions, which look like they're cleansing the body, which to the world cleanse your outside. Man hachano hai, they do not cleanse the inside. Ehi jagat param pulaya. Maharaji says this whole world is pulaya, is deluded by param, by doubt. The doubt that by making the outside look cleansed, that the inside will be. Maharaj says no, virla bujya koi. Virla. A very rare person, bujya, understands this. Sache Pasha Ji Maharaj continues the Shabad. Japaman mere tu eko naam. O my mind, jap, meditate upon the name of the One, of Akal Purkh, the Eternal Lord. Satgur diya mokao eho nidhan. This is the treasure that the Satguru, the Eternal Guru, has given to me. Diya has given moko to me. Rahao, pause and think about this. Maharaji begins talking about inner and outer purity. Then Maharaji now has said the Guru has given me this treasure. Maharaj carries on in the Shabad. Siddha ke asan je sikha indri vasikar kamai. If you were to sikha, to learn the asans of the Siddhs. Siddh means those who have perfected something. In this case, perfected yoga. Those who have perfected yoga, if you were to learn the 84 main postures, Indri Vasikara Kamai. Indri means organs. And if you were to externally keep your organs under control, vas, whilst doing these, what does that mean? Externally trying to control your organs. And an example of this may be when the mouse sees the cat coming and the mouse closes the eyes and thinks the cat can't see it. It's a very everyday example. But by simply outwardly restraining your organs, it doesn't mean that the thing which is encouraging you to go onto the wrong path doesn't mean that that has been conquered. It just means that externally you have stopped the organ. Stopping the eyes from looking in a bad direction is one thing, but the root of the cause of the problem, that is not solved by doing this. That is just a temporary measure. Maharaji says, Man ki mehl na utre. The filth within the mind is not removed in this way. Homme mehl na jaye. In fact, you get homme, you get ego, that I am the best at doing these external positions. Mehl na jaye, it doesn't go. Then you ask the Guru, Maharaj, you've talked about meditating upon the Naam, you've talked about getting the treasury from the Eternal Guru. How do we do this? Is manako hor sanjam ko nahi. There is no other sanjam, discipline, for this mind. There is no other way of controlling it. Virna Satguru ki saranai, without entering into the protection of the Eternal Guru. You cannot do this without the Guru. That is why Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj's first ang in the Mool Mantra is included Gur Prasad. And at the beginning of every rag there is Gur Prasad, again and again and again. From Ikko Ankar to 18 Das 20. Without entering into the protection of the Guru, there is no way of this mind being purified. Satgur Milya. What happens when we meet the eternal Guru? Ulti Pai. This mind, which was running after the world, it gets flipped and turned on the other side. Instead of being focused on the outside, it gets focused on the inside. Instead of focusing on Sansar, it focuses on Nirankar. Instead of focusing upon the material, it focuses upon the spiritual. Kahna Kishuna Dai. Maharaji says that this cannot be described in words. Nothing can be said about this. That state is so glorious, it is beyond words. Maharaji says, Panat Nanak, Satguru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj, in their third form, Guru Amar Das Ji says, Satguru ko mildo mara. Meeting with the eternal Guru, those who die. Now, this death isn't physical. This death is spiritual, giving yourself up completely. Murda hoye murid na galli hovna. Bhai Gurdas Ji talks about it, that a disciple is someone who is dead, not physically, but dies before the Guru, gives up everything to the Guru. Gur ka Shabad fir jeev koe. Then those blessed people, those blessed few koe, they live eternally through the Guru's Shabad, the Guru's words and the Guru's command. That is what gives them life. Instead of following their mind, they follow the Guru's command. Mamata ki mal uttara. This is the way of taking away the filth of attachment. Ihoman hacha hoye. This is the way of purifying the mind. Shri Guru Amar Das Maharaj Sache Pasha Ji in this Shabad says, this battle against the mind can only be won by entering into the sanctuary of the true Guru. Panat Nanak Satgur ko mildo mara. Gur ka Shabad fir jeev koe. Mamata ki mal uttara. Iho man hacha hoye. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.